So you're thinking of moving to Reston, Virginia? Well, then I need to tell you about the Reston Town Center. I mean, come on, it is the urban core and the downtown of Reston. There are so many things that I love about the Reston Town Center, and there's one thing that I really don't like about it. So make sure you stay tuned till the end so you can find out. So you're moving to Reston and you want to know, what is the Reston Town Center like? Well, I'm going to share a lot of the Reston Town Center with you, but first, I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on what the Reston Town Center is like and where it's located. Reston Town Center is located just slightly north of the Dulles Toll Road in North Reston. So it's not very far, and it's easily accessible to the Washington and Old Dominion Trail, where you can just hop off and come to the Reston Town Center. Reston Town Center is a mixed-use concept with lots of buildings, restaurant, and shoppings. Actually, we have 50 shops and 30 plus restaurants, so that's kind of amazing. The whole concept of the Reston Town Center was all around the live, work, play that Robert E. Simon wanted for Reston. It has a grid layout similar to New York City. When we first moved down here in 1996, it was maybe 3 or 4 blocks with a couple little stores here and there, and now it is Reston's downtown. So you can spend an entire day at the Reston Town Center. And one of the things that I love to do is go shopping. So I'm gonna share with you some of my favorite stores and what we have here in Reston. So come on. So how much fun is it to go shopping in the Reston Town Center? Well, I'm gonna tell you how much fun I have walking outside amongst the buildings and the streets. And we pretty much have everything that you need to go shopping. We have our upscale clothing stores, you have your Anthropologie, you have your J. Crew, and you have your Banana Republic, which has been here since they opened way back in the 90s. You have your boutique stores. So maybe you're looking for something to go to a vineyard or a cocktail party or an outdoor wedding. So you can hit Scout and Molly's, Francesca's, South Moon Under. Not only do they have the girls, but they have clothing for the boys. So it might be a little bit pricier, but you're definitely gonna get something cute and unique. And did you know that the Reston Town Center has their very own Apple store? And they just expanded. So you can get your computers, your phones, you can get those electronics fixed. And it's a lot easier, and it's a fun place to just hang out while you're waiting in the line or the queue, so you can get your electronics taken care of. We have our fitness stuff. We have our Lululemon, we have our Potomac River Runners, and being that we're right off the Washington and Old Dominion Trail, which is a place where everybody goes and jogs and walks, it's very easy to stay fit in Reston and hit the Potomac River Runners. And I'm going to share a little bit more about that because they have races here too. So a couple of the other things, you have some paper stores, and one of the ones right behind me is Mayflowers. They have beautiful flowers, and whenever it's a special event, or my husband just wants to tell me that he loves me, he gets me Gerber daisies, and they are amazing. And yes, they are my favorite flower. So spending an entire day shopping at the Reston Town Center, you might get a little bit hungry. So we're gonna go check out some restaurants. Let's go. So let's talk food. Let's talk restaurants at the Reston Town Center. We have everything that you could possibly imagine at the Reston Town Center, from fast casual to fine dining to sit-down dinner celebrations with your friends and family. We have several Washington institutional restaurants behind me, like Clyde's, where you can grab a nice dinner or burger. We have the Capitol Grill just right up the street. And if you're looking for an amazing brunch, then you need to hit Ted's Bulletin. Read your paper, have your cup of coffee. Maybe you want a little bit of Paris, so you can go to Mon Ami, Gabi, sit outside, and just imagine that you're in France. We have lots of other cuisines. You have your Mexican. So if you go to Uncle Julio's, make sure you order the Guadalajara. You won't be disappointed. We have coffee shops. We have ice cream. And don't forget to stop at the very end of the day, or maybe in the mid-afternoons, and get some gelato at Patango's, because it's pretty amazing. So lots of food, lots of independent stores. You can even get a lobster roll down the street. You have Jackson's. So anything that you can think of, sit and have coffee outside with your friends. There's wine bars, you have Bar Taco. So you can just chill out. So that's a little bit of the eats that we have here. And what do you do after you have dinner? Maybe you want a little bit of entertainment. So maybe you want a movie. I'm gonna go share a little bit of entertainment with you. Let's go. So let's talk entertainment, because yes, Reston Town Center does have entertainment all year long. You can hit the Bowtie Theater, but there's also games in the summertime, shuffleboard, checkers, bowling for the kids to play at. We have the pavilion, the kids can run around there, and if you go down by Bar Taco, there's another park where you can sit under an umbrella, enjoy reading a book, and they have a splash fountains, water fountains for the kids to play in, which is a lot of fun. So lots of things for the community to do. In the middle of the winter, our pavilion turns into an ice skating rink. There's many things that are going on. So we're gonna share community events next, because we have a lot of them. I'm sitting in the pavilion, and as I mentioned, this in the wintertime turns into an ice skating rink. But in the summertime, it's just as amazing. Friday night concerts kind of shuts down. You can see people walking in with their lawn chairs, chilling out in front of the fountain so they can hear some really cool music. Reston Town Center also hosts a lot of fun festivals throughout the year. You have your Oktoberfest, you have your Taste of Reston, but one of our favorites is the Fine Arts Festival, where literally the Reston Town Center shuts down, pedestrian only, no cars, very safe, and you have artists coming in from all over with their beautiful works of art. All materials, so you have sculptures, you have painting, you have people coming in with wood, beautiful wood made into bowls and cutting boards, anything that you can think of. It is here in the summertime. And that's one of the most amazing things about Reston, is because we really do take our art seriously. Also in the wintertime, we do have a holiday parade right here at the fountain the day after Thanksgiving. It's a lot of fun and it's very crowded, and you should check it out. So we've talked about fun, we've talked about restaurants, we've talked about shopping. Let's talk a little bit about fitness at the Reston Town Center. So let's lace up, put our shoes on, and talk fitness. So in Reston, we are very active, and we have our very own Potomac River Runners. We call it PR. It's our local running store. You can get fitted for shoes, but one of the really fun things that they do, at least once a month, they have a 5K run. And you can get your whole family involved. You can do it with your littles, you can do it with your family, you can do it with your friends. They always have a fun theme. You can do Run with Santa, a Mother's Day run. You have your 4th of July run too. So once a month, you can get outside, you can get active, and run the streets of the Reston Town Center, where it begins and ends right at the pavilion. We also have the start of the Reston Century Bike Ride. What is that? Well, it's a bike ride, and it's a century, so it's 100 miles. Do you have to do the whole 100? No. There are 2 other, in the 30-ish, 70-ish, where you can cut out a little early. We did it with our kids several years ago when they were riding their little bikes, their mountain bikes, and it was fun. It begins, it ends here, and it's just fun and festive, and a way, again, to stay active with your family. And the Reston Century Ride goes all the way on the Washington and Old Dominion Trail from the Reston Town Center all the way out to Percival, and you come back. So it's another thing, fun and fitness. Did you know that they sometimes even have yoga under the pavilion? Yeah, so we like to stay active, we like to stay healthy. And that's just a couple of the other things that we do here in Reston. So as I've mentioned, Reston has great outdoor space. In the Reston Town Center, we have this lovely park behind us where you can grab coffee, you can sit and read a book, you can even put a blanket out and have a picnic. If you don't feel like shopping, and maybe you don't feel like eating, if you just want to stroll the streets of Reston Town Center, you can see lots of artwork, lots of sculptures from the local artists. If you're not paying attention, you miss them, but I promise that they're there. So stroll around the Reston Town Center. We're not done yet. there's one thing that I promised you. I love so many things about the Reston Town Center, but stay tuned for the one thing that I don't like. So I did mention that there was one thing about the Reston Town Center that I don't like so much, and that's the parking. A couple years ago, Reston started charging for the parking. You have to download an app. It's kind of a pain, but Restonians weren't so happy about the paid parking, and Reston Town Center did listen to our feedback. There is plenty of parking, you can see, so after 5 o'clock, it's free. On the weekends, it's free in the garage, but you have to get validated, you have to get stamps. Anyhow, it's maybe the one thing that I don't like about it, but there's still plenty that I do. So as I mentioned throughout this video, there's lots of things to love about the Reston Town Center. Have you been to the Reston Town Center? What do you like about it? Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're coming in to take a visit in the Reston and you plan on visiting, what are you most looking forward to? Reach out if you have any questions. Text, call, email me. You know where to find me. And that, my friends, is Greater Reston Living.